you know, people always are talking about letting go of the ego, living, from the heart space and not the mind and everything, right? And this is one level of development. But when you really know that you are God, and when you really know that you are source, you are infinite intelligence, then you realize what would be the point of having an ego, of having an individualized personality just to escape from it, right? You are always it. There's no need to escape to or from anything. Wherever you are, have fun there and be there. Be infinite intelligence there. Manifest infinite intelligence within the ego. Link the two. They're the same thing. Different perspectives, different angles, different refractions, different perceptions. And it's 222 as I say this, right? All these, I shouldn't even say all, but it's the reason why a lot of people, especially the ones in America, right? The so-called blacks in America, we're special, bro. We don't resonate that as much with the concepts of, what the gurus, so-called gurus from India and the yogic traditions teach, right? In Buddhism, because they teach escapism. They teach that the physical plane is simply an illusion not worth entertaining and that we should leave from it. But this is childish. It is a level, right? And there are, of course, a lot of experiences to be had in the spiritual planes. But for beings who are ancient, primordial, we don't need to do that. Not how they do that. We don't need to renounce the physical plane when we are everything. We are here to activate the avatar state. That includes the physical. We can't just be airbenders and think that we're the avatar. That's what these Hindus are. And Buddhists, they just want to be airbenders. They're renunciates. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. But for those who want to create here on Earth and enjoy the game that they're in, because they are infinite and they know this, then do so. You manifest. You created this character. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. This is a game, so play it. Play it how you want to play it. It can be more physical. It can be more spiritual. But even if you are being a guru, you cannot you cannot fully renounce the physical plane while still being here. You're still taking action. If you're sitting down and breathing, that is your action. That is your dharma. That's your sadhana. That's your practice. And if that's what you want to do, by all means, do that to the fullest extent and have fun with it. But if you want to ride bikes, then ride bikes. If you want to create art, then create art. If you want to create a $1 trillion enterprise that's healing the world and making money at the same time, eventually and ultimately to dissolve the concept of physical money because we're energy beings and we can live like that, then do that. That's going to require a lot of physical action, yo. There's levels to this. The real saints and sages, Jesus did not sit in a cave all day, bruh. Neither did the Buddha. They had to speak. They had to teach. These are bodhisattvas. And even the gurus, right? They teach and they're speaking too. They're not fully renunciates. They're using their personal identity to teach these things. And they know this. But I feel like it's lacking in the teachings. But it's like the reason why, right, is because they're teaching they're wanting to teach the Western mind. So in order to teach the Western mind, plus they're not us, you know what I'm saying? But they're wanting to teach the Western mind. The Western mind is so concentrated in intellectualism and personal identity that they're on that path. They're on the path of dissolving, and then they'll figure out, oh, I was always here. They'll figure that out. Some of them have. But for those of us who have been on Earth thousands of times, yo. For those of us who have come back from the astral planes and other dimensions and galaxies, we come to Earth for what? Just to leave? Eventually, of course. But this is an experience. Be here now. And be as you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But there is validity to not letting the ego control you. You have to be the master of the ego. You are God. You are this unidentified, unnameable, unknowable thing. That is you. So we're all correct when we say that. Now it is like the difference is simply how we navigate in these vehicles, how we navigate through these personalized identities. Do you want to renounce that? Or do you want to play with it? You can create it. Just because somebody told you what your name is, you can create your own name. You can be who you want to be here, which is what you will always do, and you cannot escape that if you're going to be here. So be here. That's my message. Just be here. There's nothing to run to. There's nothing to escape towards. There's nothing to look forward to other than the present moment, which you will always be in. You can spread your attention then, but you will always be in the present moment. Do with that what you will.